Gary, my little partner Webster and I cannot believe how much progress you've made. What a difference a few months will make, huh?
Yeah, it's just always time and money.
So what are some of the things you've done so far in Casa Gary?
Well, the real challenge on this level has been the floor, because there were several different floors and different heights, and so it all had to kind of be brought in together. Tyson had gotten into the house and, leveled as best could be done, but it's pretty impossible to not have those little bits of dips and swales and stuff like that. So just getting that on made such a difference.
What determined your color scheme in here? Because I'm loving the pops of that rusty orange and purple, and then of course you've got the khaki.
I knew I wanted the neutrals kind of, and I knew I liked the wall color because I can put anything against it and it looks good, and so it showcases the art nicely. And so I thought, well, I'll do the charcoal, and I had the fabric for this sofa kind of early on, but it was a little bit later that I decided to go with this pops of orange. I had fallen in love with this fabric a few years ago when I went to a fabric show in Italy, and I've always kind of hung on to it. It's so much nicer now to be able, when people come over, there's space, you can actually sit down at a table and eat dinner. It's just nice to be able to push out and expand a bit and feel like you're not just, in this little box.
I know you do paintings of your own, and you have some in the guest room, which is now your master.
Yeah.
And then you've got some great pieces down here too.
The art is just all stuff that's really been collected over years, but I've got a couple of pieces that are Russian artists.
And you've got a granddaughter's piece.
And yeah, Riley's, and actually over in the bookcase are some of the other kids too, and as the house is finished there'll be even more, because there's quite a few of their things that are framed.
I want you to tell me about your use of fabric in this little dining room, because it's exquisite.
The one thing that you know about me is that I do love fabric, and I love the texture, and I love all of that kind of thing. So it was kind of about all the richness of that. So with putting the grass cloth on the walls, it gave the texture to just be a little bit sumptuous kind of. But then also doing the ceiling, and and I don't even know what to call what that is on the ceiling.
Beautiful.
It has but it's like there's gold leafing, but it almost looks like there's some sort of an underlying, it was real heavy, thick paper.
So what's left? From here, I see outside we've got some things to do.
We got a lot to do on the yard. The arbor's going on next, which will help protect this side of the house from the sun. Over the course of the next month, then we should see a lot happen in the yard, and then that master suite, and then we'll hit the kitchen.
Remember what he said, time and money. Time and money, honey. Thanks, Gary.